Good morning, gardeners. So today we're going to be talking about how to grow a a sweet potato slip inside a pot. Yeah, that's right, inside. Now, I I use both methods to grow the sweet potato st- slips. So I use both methods. I use one in a jar, and I use this method. And this method is working great. I'm getting sweet potatoes, slips right off here. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer before I pluck them, so that way, I can, get them. Obviously, I can pluck them right now and put them in my, um, what is it called? I could put them in my I don't know, I can't think of it right now. I guess you would call it a cloning station, where I just have a bunch of clones where I clone tomato plants and bean plants because quite frankly quite frankly I've actually I was in the garden the other day, and uh, I was putting more soil on the tomato plant to hill it up, and I don't know how, but for some reason, I guess like my hand knocked it over. It was just a little sprout. It wasn't opened yet, and I just helped it that morning. I helped the bean that morning get the seed part off of it. Anyways, um, I helped it, and then all of a sudden I look at it and it's like cut in half, and I'm like, really? Either way, I brought it inside and I put it in the cloning station. So that's where I could put these guys, or I could just let them sit there and let them just grow really tall, um, and stuff like that. So these two sweet potatoes, I thought were going to be really good. Oh, there goes all the water. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so these two sweet potatoes I thought were going to be really good because they were nice and big, and it turns out it doesn't matter. you know, uh, the younger one, the smaller sweet potato, actually did most of the work, and I was kind of hesitant on that. If you watched my last sweet potato video, I kind of just like I was looking at it. I was like, do I want to put this in there? And I just threw it in there because why not? It turns out that one was the one that was going to give me the most slips. But as you can see from the middle one, it's starting to get some slips as well. I have recently put a box on top of the pot, so that way it's in total darkness, but it's also in my room where I just have a bunch of stuff, like tomato plants and stuff growing. Uh, as you can see from like my indoor gardening stuff, I that's where I indoor garden. That's where I have my cloning station. But yeah, I have all that set up, and that's where I'm growing these sweet potatoes. And as you can see, you got tons of roots down there, tons and tons and tons of roots. So it's definitely working for sure. So this is like my reservoir. So I just put my water in the tray, and I don't I don't even water on top anymore. I'm like, okay, um, I see if it needs water. I pour it in the reservoir, and then it's all good. I don't. I've been doing that since day one, so it works, right? But either way, if you want to grow sweet potatoes, this is the easy way. I've gotten these from Trader Joe's. I don't know that's a if it matters really, because I've heard that you can buy them organic or non-organic because they don't really put the pesticides on the sweet potatoes, but they do it on the potatoes just because I guess they don't last as long. But either way, um, Yeah, easy way to grow sweet potatoes. Put it in some dirt, put it in total darkness, but make sure there's heat. Um, and you're good, you know? These I because they're so tall and the pot is only so tall, these sweet potato slips are about as tall as the pot. So I kind of just like I put the box like right here on this side of the thing, and that could be why the sweet potato is starting to come out. But either way, I put the box on this side, or the slip. I mean, I put the box on this side of it, and yeah, I just let this one grow past, the limit because well, it's already given me a slip. So now I'm just waiting for the roots, or like I said, I could just throw it in a cloning station so that way I can get roots off of it and stuff like that. But either way, the job was done, and I got this technique from Homestead Aquarius. Um, and yeah, I mentioned him in the first video, but the jarring videos, those everyone making those sweet potatoes in the jars, they just don't work. I mean, they work, but they take forever. And this one is a super easy process. You don't have to do much. All you got to do is water it and keep it in darkness. If you have a heated room in your house, they're good. You can grow some sweet potatoes. Just go to the store, buy some sweet potatoes, use the rest of the bag for cooking a sweet potato pie or whatever. Just like do whatever, right? But yeah, we got some sweet potatoes, and I've recently realized that, or I realized after the fact that these sweet potatoes are not purple sweet potatoes, were the ones that I was wanting. They do have purple skin, so they do have some sort of purple pigment to them, but on the inside they are not purple. They are like a white sweet potato, if that makes sense. So they're like a potato, but I don't know. Either way, I got sweet potatoes, so I think next year, if we do another Shed Wars, I'll be ready. I'll have my sweet potatoes. You better be ready. You better be ready. Mr. Woodchuck, I'm coming. I'm bringing weight next year. I got it. Alright. So, anyways, basically, what you want to do is you want to put your sweet potatoes in darkness and have it in a heated room, or one sec. I have this electric tape. It's not actually electric tape, it's heat tape. But most people don't know about it. They don't know about heat tape. And they use this for like flooring and stuff like that, so they put it inside your floors so that way you have heated floors and stuff. But either way, I use this for my snakes, and you can use this as just a way to like, let's say you don't want to give it a whole room, and you have a cold space, and you're just like, how am I going to heat this up? Well, first off, you just clip it right here. I can't really show you right now, but I have I have that one already set up. But basically, you put two clips here, and you have it attached to a plug, and there's videos on this. Either way, I'm just giving you a quick tutorial. Yeah, you make two clips. You don't like punch a hole in it, but you get like, I don't know. I'm trying to explain it. Do I have? No, that's not it. Okay. Either way, um, but yeah, it's just like LEDs and stuff like that. So if you know how to set up an LED wire, you can do the same thing with heat tape. It goes up to like 100 degrees Fahrenheit or more. So be careful. I would suggest having a probe on it, so that way it doesn't get too hot for your sweet potatoes. or just like if you want to have it at like a certain setting, you can go ahead and do that. Obviously, they have heat mats, but heat mats aren't really the best. Like heat mats, they're good maybe for vegetables, but they're not good for animals. So that's why I have heat tape, and I can control it better. So yeah. But either way, if you got something out of this, hit that like button. Um, and yeah, this is going to be my sweet potato shed war video for next weekend. So Saturday next week. But yeah, I should have some sweet potatoes next year. So that's going to be really good. And yeah, make sure you go check out Homestead Aquarius' video. He probably explains it a lot better than I have. But either way, I really enjoy the sweet potatoes. I really enjoy it. I really like. They're magical. It's like something out of a movie, like a magical movie. Like just how they just come up out of the ground and stuff like that. It just and the color of them. It's amazing. I don't know. Either way, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help grow my channel, and I really do appreciate it. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.